There appears to be trouble in paradise for the boys' YouTube channel, as there has been some drama inside of the group that has stirred up and become quite a big deal. So, in case you don't know, there is a YouTube channel called The Boys, and it is insanely popular. With over 6 million YouTube subscribers, they are arguably one of the biggest, not just paranormal YouTube channels, but comedy skit channels out there. So, obviously, you know, over here I cover the paranormal drama. This channel is well involved with the paranormal, to say the very least, right? These guys have conducted a lot of paranormal investigations. Goatman's Bridge, Altman Bridge. You know, they've done one at the most haunted ship in the world. Now, in case you don't know anything about The Boys, let me enlighten you before we get into this, because you're going to need this context. So, The Boys obviously is a hugely popular collaborative YouTube channel featuring a group of content creators known for their hilarious, chaotic, and often adrenaline-fueled videos. They launched back in April 2020, and it's grown into a powerhouse in gaming, VR, and adventure content space, amassing well over 6 million subscribers and more than 1.15 billion total views as of late 2024. Their tagline, "Saturday are for the boys," perfectly captures the fun bro energy vibe. Now, there are 5 core members of the group. You've got Josh Dub, who is the VR enthusiast and group leader, and famous for his high energy reactions and Australian humour. You've got Mully, otherwise known as Mully VR, and he's the cheeky investigator, often the one starting the pranks. You've got your narrator, the deep-voiced storyteller who adds dramatic flair into the skits and narrations. You've got Juicy Fruit Snacks, who is the laid-back gamer with a knack for memes and speedruns. And Eddie VR, who is a tech-savvy VR pro who ties it all together with the smooth edits and collabs. So, obviously, that's a kind of a bit of an undertaking to who these people are. Very, very brief, I know, but it gets you a bit of an understanding of who these people are. Now, 2 of the group, biggest group members, Josh Dub and Mully, right, have just got into a bit of TikTok, Twitter, Instagram beef with each other. Because basically, well, it all sparked off when Mully uploaded a video to his social media, right? And it was this video right here, in which he posted it, just captioned it, "Being honest." All right, it captured the attention of over 1 million people on his personal social media, and this is what he had to say.
Alright, this is going to be a very serious video. Just bear with me. I wanted to make this video just before the next Trip of Terror and The Boys Unhinged episodes go live. Because I know when you watch it, some of you are going to have questions that probably need to be explained. If you've been following the socials, you'll know that me and Josh, we didn't really see eye to eye on that trip, and there is footage of us fighting. Like, we put our hands on each other.
So that's the crux of the situation. I'll get into that in just a moment.
Literally sleeping on top of each other in bunk beds on a fucking bus. And obviously you add to that, like, stress of filming and all that, and then you add the fact that, like, none of us have been sleeping. It kind of just boils over, you know what I mean? And sometimes I think that, like, especially on the bus, it was like, get the camera. No one got a moment. I don't think Josh really knows where the line is and when it is time to stop. He's flashbanging everyone. He's fucking around with everyone. It just gets to a certain point where it's like, stop. And I've spoke to some of the other boys about this and management stuff, and I did feel like low-key kind of disrespected, because it felt like it was just me he was messing with, which is fine, but it's just like, fuck. Stop, you know? Obviously, I hope that me and Josh can both get through this, because we haven't really spoken, we haven't really talked, which is very unusual. It's been a little while now, and I'm sure we will. We always do. Not that we've never had an issue, so that's why this is, like, kind of weird, because we've never had an issue. We actually had a genuine fight, and yeah. So anyway, goodbye.
So essentially what's happening is they were on this so-called Trip of Terror. It's a little bit like Hell Week with Sam and Colby, or their Hell Month, where they just went on a trip to all of these different locations, okay? And even on the banner at the top of the YouTube channel, you can see the Trip of Terror, 6 haunts, 1 nightmarish answer, right? So they're doing 6 paranormal locations, and you can see, like, you know, it's doing like a little progress update. Now, within this, obviously, the content was probably filmed months ago in preparation for it going out, because it needs to be edited and uploaded and all the rest of it. I wouldn't be surprised, right? Obviously, they say there that they were all on top of each other and all the rest of it, and then suddenly things got to a boiling point and they ended up in a physical altercation. We haven't seen the physical altercation yet. We haven't. And I wouldn't be surprised if it was something... Well, there's a lot of speculation that I'll get into in just a moment after we've kind of got through the understanding. But to kind of give you a bit of context as to, like, you know, is he just being dramatic? Well, this video was also uploaded by The Boys, right, over on their social medias. This was from the actual TikTok page of The Boys, right? And it goes to show the kind of shenanigans that they get up to on this trip of terror, and you can kind of see why it probably would reach a bit of a head.
Can't even sleep in a bed without getting flashbang, bro.
Let's check on Molly.
He's doing great. It's funny, the first time, it's been 4 times, bro.
Eddie's got a challenge. He's locked the thing and he said, come open it. I bet you can't do it.
Ah, yeah, bad.
That's it, waking up Molly.
Wait, Josh, you need this flashbang.
Throwing flashbang.
Are you okay, though?
Yeah, just give me a fucking break, man.
So you can see there, clearly he's unhappy. And you can see why, right? Like, he's trying to catch some sleep. He's trying to catch some rest. He's constantly being woken up. He's kind of reached the end of his tether. And I can imagine on content trips like this, you're probably relentlessly working. So to try and just catch a break is probably something very rare. So, but you could tell he wasn't fucking happy. He was not happy. And that's clearly why they've had some kind of physical altercation. Clearly, like, things have got to a boiling point. Now, off the back of this video made by Mully, Josh, who is the group leader and the one that was kind of instigating a lot of these things, has responded over on his TikTok page. And he said, reply video, I guess. Now, let's take a little look at what he's got to say, because he's uploaded a 1-minute 30-second video as well.
Okay, I just seen Mully's video. First of all, you could have just messaged me instead of airing all of our dirty laundry out in public. That's pretty fucked up. And to the people who now know about this, it is true. Due to the incident on the trip of terror, shit got a little fucked up, and while I did apologize, things really haven't been the same. In my defense, I don't think I was treating Mully any differently than I was treating anyone else. And no one else had an issue. No one else complained about it or anything like that. I mean, what the fuck? It wasn't a big deal or anything like that. We've done way worse things to each other on camera, and bro was usually the most chaotic one in the group, except when I do the same thing to him, suddenly it's not okay. Alright. This is what the boys, I thought, were all about, but I guess shit changes. The last thing I expected to see was going on TikTok and seeing shit talked about me with no way of defending myself. But, okay. Regardless, you guys are going to see it all tomorrow anyway, so you can make up your minds for yourselves. And, yeah, I just didn't think it was that big of a deal, personally. I apologized. He said it was good. And then, you know, I'm just getting no replies, and whatever. If that's the way he wants to be, then fine.
Very blunt reply there, obviously, from Josh. A lot of people have taken that as, you know, like, clearly there's something going on. Josh looks upset about it. Obviously, Mully looked upset about it in his video. Everybody's clearly a little bit upset about it. And, you know, very interesting there that he's stated, you know, you could have just messaged me. Now, up until kind of this reply, a lot of people were saying, oh, you know, this is just one of those things to try and build up hype for the video, that there's a fight. That still could be the case. All of this has come out before the video comes out, right? So this could just be a hype tactic. Build up drama, build up controversy. We've seen it all the time with the likes of Logan Paul and KSI, with the likes of now Andrew Tate getting involved with things as well, right? Where you build up this fake drama, which builds up tension within the community, and they're like, I need to see what happened that was so bad that this was the fallout. That still could be the play here, right? Let's not beat around the bush. This still could be the play, that they're trying to build up this fake narrative of, you know, not liking each other and well, you need to see he even mentioned it there. You need to see the video tomorrow to understand how bad things really were. You know, it's one of those ones where it's like, and that wouldn't be out of the realms of something that these people would do, because they've done this kind of thing in the past to try and build up hype and attention to their content. But obviously, I don't know, I just feel like you couldn't fake that kind of reply where he was genuinely quite upset about that, and his name's being dragged through it. If you go on TikTok and you type in The Boys, you literally are met with a field of, like, if I just go literally here and I go The Boys, and then Mully, you'll find a load of videos of Mully and Josh falling out, arguing, and all the rest of it. I'm still crashing out, all the rest of it. You know, my thoughts on the Mully and Josh drama, all of the rest of it. Now, again, it's hard to know in this day and age if this is a genuine fight or if this is a genuine fallout. There's a part of me that's like, yeah, it probably is. And there's also a bigger part of me right now that's like, this is just to build up hype for a new video that's coming out. It's going to work regardless. But what do you guys think? Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. If there's any developments, of course, I'll let you know. But it's a very interesting topic. Whatever you guys think, let me know down in the comments below. While you're down there, jump scare the hell out of that like button and subscribe. And until next time, I'll speak to you later. Peace.